Welcome back to Brew Review Winnipeg's day 11, day 10 of our Beermas series, 12 days of Beermas. Today we're going to be doing the Lake of the Woods New England IPA Dead Man's Switch. Some facts about New England. New England comprises of Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. And another little fun fact for you, I think it was 1939, Maine made it illegal to put tomatoes in clam chowder. Like legit. Like what? And Vermont is the #1 maple syrup producer in the US. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now this Dead Man's Switch part, I don't know. I guess this is the switch. If someone can illuminate what a Dead Man's Switch is in the chat below or in the comments below, I'd be more than grateful. What I'm finding on the Wikipedia is a Dead Man's Switch is like a fail-safe device so that if someone passes out or loses consciousness or dies, it protects whatever they're doing somehow. So if operator of a, I don't know, say you're running on a treadmill and you have like a auto shut-off switch, or like you got one of those things that's clipped to your clothes that if you fall off your treadmill and the clip, I guess, disconnects a circuit, then that is your Dead Man's Switch because it stops the treadmill from grinding your face off. But I don't know what the clothespin's for. Again, if someone can comment below and highlight what a Dead Man's Switch is in reference to this here clothespin, I'd be much appreciated. Now, Lake of the Woods Brewing Company, we're no strangers to Lake of the Woods Brewing Company. I think one of the first beers that we reviewed, Merry Christmas from the Brew Review Winnipeg channel. Today, we have the Growler, new to the MLCC's, Manitoba Liquor Commissioners. Today we have Lake of the Woods Brewing Company Sultana Gold Ale. I don't know, we've reviewed quite a few Lake of the Woods Brewing Companies. Some of my favorites include their Blueberry Ale, the Forgotten Lake Strong Blueberry Ale by Lake of the Woods Brewing Company. It is handcrafted, there's a picture of a plane on it. That's pretty cool. And their Wild Rice Pale Ale. Or is it a lager? I don't know. But their Wild Rice Stout, maybe? I don't know. But whatever Wild Rice beer they had, so good. But we're not doing that today. We're doing the New England IPA. Those of you who don't know, a New England IPA is typically like a summery drink, but it's, you know, we have a whole video for New England IPAs where I test a bunch. We'll leave it in the description here somewhere. But they're like a normal IPA, pretty hoppy, usually a little higher in the alcohol content. This one's 6.8% alcohol and 40 IBU, so it's a bit of a lower IBU'd IPA. But typically the hops that are in them, they almost make like a melon type, like a honeydew or a cantaloupe type flavor going on there. So I'm super excited to give this a go because, again, I'm a huge fan of IPAs, and I'm an even bigger fan of New England IPAs. So let's give that bad boy a go without further ado. Ooh, yeah. Nice and hazy. You know what? A lot of New England IPAs I've had have also been unfiltered and kind of hazy, so this is no different. One New England IPA that I pick up very frequently is the Torque Brewing Company's Hazy Whaler New England IPA. I think that one actually came in first, and shout out to those guys. They actually gave us a free beer to review, so hey! But I'm not reviewing Torque right now, I'm reviewing Lake of the Woods. Cheers! Okay. That has some decent flavor to it. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a bit more. It's fairly sweet. Against lower on the IBUs, but it's still got something kind of kicking around. So if you've ever had like a fresh apple juice, not Sunripe, get that Sunripe off the shelf, but like a freshly pressed apple juice, it kind of has it like, well, it's sweet depending on which apple you press. Like, are you pressing a Cur apple? Is it a trail apple? Is it a pink sparkle? Is it a crab apple? What are you juicing? But if you've ever had like a fresh squeezed, fresh pressed, fresh cidered, I don't know, a freshly juiced apple, this is almost very reminiscent of that in my opinion, because you get that nice, crisp, refreshing kind of fruitiness to it, and it finishes a little bit sweetness in there, but then there's a little bit of like, the Low German word is like stroof. It's like a dry, almost kind of, it's really hard to explain. It's just stroofness. This kind of has that quality to it. Yeah, so even though it is a bit lower on the IBUs for an IPA, it's just got a little bit of that kind of stroofness. Almost, okay, so in wine, if you drink wine, they have tannins. Typically red wines are stronger tannin than white wines, and they also have that kind of dry stroofness, kind of, yeah, you just feel it. And so I would liken that to this here as well. I really like this though. It's pretty refreshing. It's really interesting as well, just because it is a bit more of a journey. But I'm gonna give this bad boy a solid 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, it's by no means a bad beer, but it's not, I guess, interesting enough, or it's not characteristic-y enough to bump it further up. It's just a good solid beer. Yeah. Thanks till tomorrow, hopefully. Brew on.